They always end up controlling and oppressing people in other ways. A government that tells you how to spend your money will also tell you what to say and how to think. And quite frankly, given that we've now forgotten the economic facts of life, it's no surprise that the bad ideas are taking hold across our country and institutions. The left are pursuing their own agenda of political correctness and political correction, as well as woke. And this is now resulting in our institutions dominated by left-wing groups, parroting nonsense on theories from race to sex education to rewriting history, and using this as a basis to make policy. This nonsense and these distractions are created by the left. And it's obvious as to why. Because starting arguments about pronouns and woke, or banging on about unconscious bias, or debating what a woman is, and telling us how and what to think, is a lot easier for the left than doing the really hard job of governing and representing the people and standing up for public service. And we are the ones that has to stop this, and we are the ones that have to call out these bad ideas, reject them, and stand up for what we believe in. So, my friends, the good news is, and there is plenty of good news, we have been here before, and it is strong Conservative leaders that have turned this around in the past. When Margaret Thatcher became Prime Minister, she showed what a strong Conservative woman could do and could deliver for Britain and bring prosperity to so many. She brought back that same sense of optimism and can-do spirit that our friend Ronald Reagan also brought back in America. They turned their countries around and they took communism, they took it on together, and they stood up for those fundamental values that we believe in. This is a similar moment. It also calls for strong, renewed, democratic Conservative leadership. It is time for us to come together again, because hope has been in short supply in recent months and years, and we are the ones from the grassroots to bring it back to the top of our party. The UK is the greatest country in the history of the world. There's no doubt about that. We must throw off the shackles of these terrible bad ideas, the indoctrination of our young, the woke and cancel culture that has been spoken about today, and rediscover our values that made us great, and the values that are still shared by the majority of the British public day in, day out, that silent majority that we represent and we must stand up for. A belief in our freedom, including freedom of speech, individual liberty and free markets, a belief in democracy. And friends, that starts here. And it starts in our party by reigniting democracy in our party and empowering you, our membership, to have that say, to stand up for what we believe in, to rebuild the grassroots. It'll make our party, our government, and our country stronger. And importantly, it'll secure Britain's destiny as a beacon of freedom and enterprise and opportunity for all. I want to really thank you all for everything that you are all doing, and Peter, David, Claire, everyone for your commitment. You know, the message is very simple. We do want to take back control. There's no doubt about that. But we want to ensure that our values are the values that continue to inspire generations to come again and again and again, and that the Conservative Party continues to be that most successful, democratically elected political party across the world, so we can see Conservative governments again and again running our country for decades to come. Thank you so much for everything that you're doing, my friends. It's great to see you today, it really is. Thank you for all your support. Thanks, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Priti, for a wonderful barnstorming speech we expect of you, and it's great to have you here, really, really good. So, ladies and gentlemen, that concludes the first debate, Rebuilding Our Grassroots. We're now moving on to a second debate, which is Reconnecting with Britain.